I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything.
Good cup of Joe in the morning, right? That's all you need in life. Just a good cup of Joe. Good morning, vetters. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I sound like Jim Carrey and Truman Show here. Welcome. This is going to be a fun episode today. Okay, we're just going to be looking at a ton of UFO videos and getting your thoughts and opinions on them. Should be a fun episode, right? We often talk about UFOs, aliens. I don't show enough UFO videos, y'all. And honestly, it will be interesting to see the I don't know what the right term is, right? What that people want to see this, right? Do people want to see UFO videos? It often seems like not, which is interesting. If you just tell a story or something else, people are more interested in that, but not enough about seeing actual UFO videos and dissecting them. And again, we often hear there's people have cell phone cameras, right, all over the world. They're filming things left and right. I get sent all kinds of videos. So in today's vetted video, that's what I'm going to be doing, showing a bunch of videos that people have posted in our vetted Discord under your own UFO videos. You can go in and post your own that you've recorded yourself. So that's what I'm going to be showing, as well as a few videos that are just out there that I wanted to show as well. Because there's a section for that on our Discord too, where you can just share great UFO videos you've seen on another YouTube channel or something, right? So this should be interesting. All right, let's jump in and check out a bunch of UFO videos. I mean, pretty simple today. It's going to be pretty simple. We watch a UFO video and then we go, or you make the choice yourself. Yeah, no disclaimers. Say we get into it. I do have a tradition, but we're going to save that for a little bit in the live stream here and let more people jump in and join us. All right. And shout out to all the YouTube members that are in here. Thank you guys so much for the support. And the mods, of course, for just running the live chat. Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate it. Yeah, and I see some of, again, these are vetter videos, people that have joined the vetted Discord and have uploaded videos and want the world to see them, right? So we're going to show quite a few of those. And again, some other videos that are interesting. And yeah, even some stuff in Israel, right? Now, the quality of the videos, you'll have to decide for yourself, right? So, all right, give me a second. I'm gonna, you know what? First thing I'm gonna do is play a video that is not uploaded. We're gonna start with a really good one. This was not uploaded by someone from the channel, but it was stabilized and some stuff was added by a great I don't know, I hate to say vetter, but a vetter, right? Ben. His name is Ben. Great dude. He's in my Patreon too. Really, really great guy. Does some amazing stuff. And something that I wanted to share. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Yep, this is it. Okay, so wait, is that the video? Yes. So he took a video, stabilized it, and captioned it, and honestly, it's kind of fascinating. All right, so let's take a look at this video. And then we'll go from there. Now, again, this is not a video taken by anybody in the vetted Discord or anything like that. We are getting to those, but I wanted to just start off with a really good one here. All right. So here you can see the date. What is that? August 31st, 1994. Let's give it a play. So shout out to Ben. This is an India Atlantic. What? I don't know if that makes sense. MUFON case. That's all you need to know. MUFON case 87314. Sounds so technical, doesn't it? There we go. So we've got the date, August 31st, 1994, 8:30 p.m. in the Indy Atlantic. That's the city, District of Florida, country U.S., source MUFON. Again, case ID 87314. Dude, Ben's a man. So, gets all this right. Here we go, y'all. Look at that. Beautiful.
Gonna get close. Okay, I'm gonna put this camcorder down. Yeah, this match around the boat home after a rough day out in the ocean. They're being surrounded by friggin' UFOs or the Coast Guard. I want us in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 lights we see there. They've been coming on. They were 7 lights. Oh, this is a big deal. They're keeping pace with us.
Well, there you go. That's interesting. So, I've seen that video before, and it is kind of fascinating. I'm glad he stabilized that and added some captions there. Even the stabilization was hard to get right. So, I don't know. What do you think about that video? Is it flares? Kind of looks like flares a little bit, but who knows? But it is interesting being chased on that boat. I like that video. All right, look, let's get to some videos that vetters have put forth. All right, so these are going to be videos that they have filmed themselves. All right. All right, here we go. Let's bring this up. Now, I cannot vouch for what's in the videos or anything like that, right? This is just sort of a public vetting right here, if you will. But I appreciate anyone that shares the videos, right? Because if you're hesitant to share, you might hesitate to share something really good. So even if they're bad or this or that, or it's just a bug or an airplane, better to look at it and decide, because, we may run into something that's quite exciting. And let's see what you guys think about this one. Yeah, here we go. All right, I'm going to put it to full screen here. Let's see. All right, here we go. Oh, no, that's not the right one. There we go. All right, get ready, y'all.
But I got it on video, so. What the hell? Come here, look at the screen.
No, this is the one. That...
Bro, hey, somebody come look at my screen real quick.
What is that?
I think. Hold on. Hell no, look.
It's a UFO, man.
Bruh.
What?
The fuck? Hey, slide
What is
over
it?
Hell no, hell.
Slide over here.
What's that?
Whoa, where is that?
Grill, slide over here.
Record just in case. Just record.
Yeah. Oh, right there. Those three.
It's a plane.
Yeah, he's looking over right there.
It
What's
looks
that?
weird.
What's that?
There's a plane next to it.
Oh, I know where people. There's an airport there taking off.
Yeah, I know.
Mine.
Well, yeah, there's an airport, but
I know that.
So, okay, there's one. Hang on, I got one more. I believe it's yeah, the same gentleman, Rocky Woo. Shout out to Rocky Woo. Not sure what y'all think about that. Just play it.
but look at the signals there.
All right, it says Orb UFO sighting Oakland Airport, July 12th, 2024 at 9:25 p.m. That's the same with the last video.
But look at the signals they're giving off. They're not regular aviation. Look at the video right here. Those don't look like normal aviation patterns.
Yeah.
Why is it every time we record this shit that our camera sucks, huh?
Well, it's
But we
so
need to
far
get this
away
shit in. I
too.
know, we need to get this shit in.
This isn't the
HD.
first video I had. I can show you some others.
They're about to line up. They were just separated.
Yeah. Huh. I want to zoom out too so I can get a better perspective.
Hey,
I don't know. I mean, there's not enough there, right? And like a lot of these videos you're going to see today, we got more. It's kind of the same way. There's just not enough information, blurry lights, far away, near the airport. I mean, again, I appreciate people sharing all of this stuff, but just my raw opinion, right? Those are probably airplanes. Right? They're near the airport. Now, someone could argue, well, orbs and spheres fly near the airport because they see things flying around in the sky and they want to go investigate and see what it's about. That's honestly a logical argument. If you were to believe, right, in these NHI and everything, that could be an argument you could make, right? They go around airports and the like because there's things flying around to them even, right? So I could see that. But shout out to Rocky Woo. Monkey Boy says, please blow all the mods a big kiss. Interesting. This is Monkey Boy, man. Great job. I hope you found your keys. There will be no blowing on this channel. Dylan Isaac. Wow. Okay. Shout out, Dylan. Thank you for that super chat. That is very kind. And feels, yeah, thank you so much. That helps a lot. So thank you so much. Look, real quick. It looks like, yeah, Rocky Woo's in the chat, guys. So if you guys have any questions, talk to Rocky Woo in there. If you have any questions about his sightings, which I found those videos, there was a lot of videos in there. I'm not sharing them all. I found those to be at least somewhat interesting. But again, glowing colored lights near an airport does throw out a red flag. Right. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying that becomes, you're inserting now the possibility of airplanes dramatically in that scenario, right? If it's the airspace above an airport, now all of a sudden airplanes become, part of the equation in a way that maybe in another part, yes, there's airplanes, but, maybe not as likely. But I mean, we're over an airport. So I don't know. There's a lot of sightings like that. But again, shout out to Dylan. Thank you, man. I'm going to leave that up on the screen. All right, let's look at some more videos here. All right, boom. Okay, we got that one, that one, that one. All right, this is titled Best UFO Footage Ever, UK 2012. Now, this person posted in the Discord that they had filmed this. So, and it said that they said that this was their second sighting, in fact. All right, where is this? Yep. Okay. Let's bring this up. All right, here we go, y'all. Again, the same best UFO footage ever from the UK 2012.
I don't think we can kind of really see it that well because the fucking light's so dark. But yeah, me and Rudy just driving down towards
Here, I'm
Chiltern.
gonna go full screen.
Literally looking into the sky. There's two objects. Three, like literally levitating. No sound of any sort of helicopter. One of them is like dimmed down now and shooting off.
But it's moving right.
It's moving right. It's moving right. But the light's dimmed down. That is fucked up. What the fuck? It's moved. It's gone. You can't see it on the video. Fuck's sake, man. That is fucked. Oh, shit. You can still
Oh, no, that's mate. That's
oh, shit. Something's appeared below it.
Oh
shit. How mate? I need to zoom in.
It's so fucked up shit.
Mate, you see that? Just appear.
Mate, the other one's
Oh, shit.
Mate, I've got my eye on that still. Oh, mate.
Fuck it, we gotta go.
Full on UFO.
Yeah, have a little dial reader.
Full on UFO.
You record the speeder? Oh shit, missed it there. You better lock it up.
I'm just gonna say, I don't think that's the best UFO footage ever. Really appreciate you putting it up, but in my opinion, that is not the best UFO footage ever. You can't really see anything in that video, to be honest with you. But again, appreciate people sharing it. But yeah, in my opinion, that is not really a good UFO video in there. But again, we need to share them to be able to vet them. And granted, it sounds like they were seeing something that we couldn't see in that video. And I will say, be careful with your driving, fellas. But I get it. You're young, you're having fun, you're out there driving. Just be careful. All right, this is an interesting video here. And again, this is just a good example of the kind of videos that get shared around, that I get, and they get shared to all kinds of people, right, that want to share their experiences. And it does kind of make you think what people see in person and then what they have to capture with their phone. It's really hard to capture the moment that you're in with the cell phone. So I get that, right? I do. I totally get that. All right, this is supposed to be an example that someone put as an example of what potentially Lou Elizondo is seeing. It's a short clip, and I want to show it. You'll see why I want to show it. Okay, and again, he's saying, is this what Lou Elizondo was talking about, right? Lou Elizondo spoke of spheres, orbs, going through his house, coming right up to their family and whatever, basketball size, floating through parts of their house. And he's thinking this may be that.
Whoa. What are you doing? Whoa. What are you doing?
I can just listen to that on repeat over and over again. What are you doing? Again, thank you for sharing the video. I do appreciate it. I'm gonna just go out on a limb here and say that's a bug. Yeah, I think that's just a bug, my dude. Not an orb. Just a bug, in my opinion. Completely a bug. And I think a lot of people get confused in their videos with just bugs, airplanes. I know that's the joke, right? Oh, they could just call it this, that, the other. Yeah, but a lot of times that's exactly what it is, right? I would imagine only a small percentage are actually something of unknown origin, if any. But yeah, that's a bug, my dude. I think if you see a video like that, it's more than likely a bug. All right, hang on. We got more, y'all. All right here. Now, this is an interesting one from Israel. All right, and a lot of people were talking about this video, and I'm going to share it. It's kind of long, but we'll go with it. It's only a few minutes. Let me bring it up. Okay, hang on. All right, I guess, I'm just going to pop it up. We're going to watch it, and then let's just play it.
Może u nas znowu wyją syreny, przed chwilą zamilkły i teraz znowu mamy masowy atak z Iranu.
Now, again, these are missiles coming into Israel, and Israel has something called the Iron Dome, right? And me personally, that's what I think is going on. But there's different parts of this video where people are pointing out that there's these orbs and they're standing still, and it's not part of that. That these UFOs are helping, what's the right word? Eliminate some of these missiles coming in to Israel. And this was just filmed within the last week. Let me continue. All right, specifically these that you see, that's what they talk about, right? The ones you see there in the middle of the screen. Every time they're in the middle of the screen, when they pan right and pan left, that's not what other people were talking about, but specifically the ones in the middle that you see, that they're sort of center facing. I mean, how scary this must be, first of all. I mean, my God. Bro, holy cow, y'all. What the hell? Look, I'm all about looking at, these videos and stuff, but let's be real. Let's put that aside for a second and just look at the humanity of this situation, right? We've got a real war going on and real people being attacked, and this is nuts. There's a part of me that's like, oh, don't show that, Patrick. Is it insensitive, to what's going on? I don't know. That's for you to decide, to be honest with you. Let's continue. There's a little bit left. I mean, that has to be terrifying to sit there and watch that. Absolutely terrifying. Look at that. It's just like a regular old city. Oh, there's a bird. Crazy. Wow. So there you go. I personally didn't see anything in that video that stuck out to me, but a lot of people are pointing out different parts of that video. I just don't even know how you separate that from what's going on there, right? Probably got some like anti-missile flares. I don't even know what they call them. You ever heard of that? Like planes or helicopters or something, they can shoot out flares for missiles that are coming, right? And they've got heat to them, right? So that sort of distracts that missile coming in. And I think that's a lot of what's happening. Could there be UFOs in that video that are doing something? I guess. I just don't see anything there. It's hard to sort of figure that out in that video, right? Very interesting. And you hear a lot of stories about UFOs interfering in war zones or military operations and the like. And maybe there's something to it. I don't know. But in this video, I don't see anything there. It's got to be really hard. Everything kind of looks the same. So if you're pointing out one as being different, I don't know why you're picking that one or something, But either way, we watched it. But again, just that idea of, feel really bad. Some of those people. All right.
I don't know what that is. Looks like fire.
Looks like a fire. That other thing that flew by did look like a plane for sure. Again, not enough information here, right, to sort of determine. But it seems to be moving pretty quickly across the sky. I will say that. Like he's trying to get it before it goes out. I mean, that's interesting. I will admit, right? When you kind of zoom in on some of that and you see it start, you get that bokeh effect, that glow that you see at the beginning. Let me go back. See that? It's kind of a glow. It's hard to tell if that's just from the camera or the object itself or whatever this is. But I mean, that's interesting for sure. I got to admit. All right, that's a good one. All right, hang on. Well, we got more, y'all.
Tinkerbell. It's fun to see and it is to record.
It's hard to see,
Tinkerbell.
but pay attention. You'll see one light moving. There it is. They're zooming in on it. It's there at the top. And the kids, you can hear it calling them Tinkerbell, right?
Oh, yeah. Tinkerbell. Yeah. Tinkerbell.
Thank you, Tinkerbell.
Thank you for coming again. Thank you, Tinkerbell. Why does Tinkerbell come back every time? It's cool.
Why does she come back every time? Why does Tinkerbell come back every time? I mean, it is moving. It's clearly not a star. But it looks like a star, right? It's a little brighter. Wish you would zoom in on it more. It's just hard to tell. Right? It's such a literally a pin light. It's so small. There we go. Let's zoom in on this thing. There we go. All right, guys, what do y'all think? That thing's moving pretty quick. It's just, again, without enough information, right? It's really hard to tell what is going on there. I don't think satellites move that quick, do they? I mean, it's quite possible it's just a drone. Right? Or an airplane or something. You just cannot tell. But the fact that the kids and everything, you know, it sounds like they see this a lot. So that's interesting. I played that one. Okay, here's another one. I think same group here. Same people. It's that top light about 3/4 up, right? You can see the one light. I mean, it does look brighter than the rest. It is moving. Just too hard to tell what that is, right? That's the problem. There's just not enough information. As Simon Holland would say, it's in the Liz, the low information zone. And I agree. And I'm sure a lot of you out there have, you know, videos like this, right? Your own videos that that you've taken that look identical to that, right? It's just so hard to determine what is going on there. All right, I got a couple more here. Stay with me. All right. This is interesting. This is described as a UFO mothership that was documented with MUFON. All right, so reported to MUFON. Doesn't necessarily mean anything, right? In the sense you can just report things. It doesn't mean it's what's happened after the reporting that would be more curious, right? Like, did they take this more seriously? But I think after you see the video, you'll understand. So, unfortunately, this is as big as I can get it, y'all. But again, this is described as a UFO mothership documented with MUFON. So it's like 3 seconds slowed down, right? So right there, that light, that fourth light appeared, and you've got these 4 lights, and they're saying that's a mothership. All the lights do move in conjunction with each other, which is interesting, making you believe it's part of one object, right? See how the lights are all connected. But I don't know. Is that a UFO mothership? I just don't see that, you know. I'll play it a few more times here. I mean, it's literally just a couple seconds. But if that's the best evidence we have for a UFO mothership, it's not looking good. But again, I just want to keep reiterating, I really appreciate everyone submitting the videos, you know. I promised I would show them. So that's what I'm doing. You can make up your own determinations. What's the best video you think? I've got a few more to here to show you. What's the best video you think we saw today? The most promising. All right. Now, okay. This is going to be the last set of videos. It's a few of them. But I'm just going to play them kind of back to back. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's a playlist here that was provided by a gentleman on the Discord who would film a lot of different UFO videos. Now, just going to warn you. You know what? Let's just play a couple of these. All right, that's interesting. That you see that flash? It's what airplanes do. I mean, that looks just like an airplane to me. Like identical to an airplane. Now, what does this look like, y'all? Again, I appreciate them sharing. I appreciate you sharing the videos, but I'm going to be honest. That's an airplane. That's an airplane, y'all. You see something like that, that's an airplane. Now, what's more interesting is you see the little glow that's... Let me back it up. You see this little glow that's happening, the 2 green dots to the left, right, as part of the camera, right? Like a refraction there coming off of the lamppost there, right? This is 2 little green little dots. People will take stuff like that, zoom in on it, and be like, look, I got orbs. Captured orbs. That's not what this gentleman is doing, but I'm just saying people do that. And that's how they do it. They get these little refractions, they zoom in on it, and that's their orb. But yeah, that's an airplane. And to be honest with you, everything in that playlist I saw was an airplane, labeled as UFOs. And again, thank the person for sharing. And you never know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're not airplanes, but they look identical to airplanes. Now, the reason I played a lot of these videos today, and I'm so glad people shared them, again, there's only one way to find out. That's to look at it and get more eyeballs on it and get other people's opinions and perspectives. You shouldn't be discouraged if I shared one of your videos and people are thinking it's something else, right? In fact, we should want to eliminate as many of these videos as possible so we can get to the real ones, right? The good ones. Because we don't have the capacity to investigate all these like super thoroughly. Does that make sense? There's just not enough resources for that. So, and if we spread ourselves so thin, we'll never get down to anything. Right. So I think it's important to watch these and kind of be okay to eliminate it. Be okay to say that's an airplane and move on. Not every video has, well, I don't know if that's an airplane. If you look at the you know, It's okay to assume it's something else, to categorize it, to identify it, to move it from unidentified flying object, a UFO, to an IFO, an identified flying object, right? That's okay to do. In fact, that's what you should want to do. Again, so you can get to the good UFO videos, the good UFO photos, right? The more compelling stories. Because I've often said that I think one of the biggest detriments to, I don't want to say the UFO community, but just investigating UFOs and just strange phenomena in general, right? The paranormal, is one, people not willing to accept maybe a prosaic explanation for something that's right in front of them. Right? It's right there. Just there's plenty of other things to look at. You know, everything doesn't have to be this unknown thing. It's okay to say it's this and move on. That's okay. Not every light you see floating in the sky is this alien craft. But again, it is important to, people shouldn't hesitate either, because the back end of that is people holding on to good footage because they're like, oh, people are just going to say it's an airplane. But again, what we should be promoting, in my opinion, is having that be okay if people identify what's in the video. That's the whole point, right? If the idea is the video to remain mysterious forever, I just don't see the point in that. Let's eliminate as many as we can, vet them out, right? So we can get to the good ones. I just don't see anything wrong with that. So I shared a lot of these videos. I personally did not see anything in any of these videos, and I mean no offense to anyone that shared any of these videos. And it's just my opinion, right? Clearly, I've done no investigation. Just show them, look at them, and use my critical thinking. That's it, right? But I see nothing in any of these videos that I've shown today that make me curious or compelling, right? In any way, nothing, right? Interesting, maybe, but again, not enough information to go further than that. But whatever, teach their own. You guys may see some of these videos and go, well, wait a second, there's a little something to this one. Okay, that's fair, right? You're allowed to look into what you want, for sure. But I think it is important to watch these. But again, it's also important to be okay to identify them and move on. All right. Again, it's okay to be open-minded and look at these, but don't forget, it's okay to move on from some of them, most of them, because there are a lot of great UFO videos out there to look at and to dig in further, especially if it's surrounded with other contexts, other data, event, witnesses, right? Physical evidence. That's what we should look at. Because I also think one of the biggest detriments to studying this phenomena is people who just make up stuff. They just lie. They make up stories. They fake videos. They clearly know something they're filming isn't what they're going to post it is. Oh, here's a UFO. They probably know, some of them know exactly what it is, but just want the attention of capturing something and sharing it. And I get it to some extent, but I will admit that that is a huge detriment to studying the phenomenon, trying to get closer to the truth, because all we do is add to the haystack, right? We're not adding more needles. We're just adding to the haystack, making it harder to get to the needle, right? So people just lying about stories, lying about videos, it does no good. Right? It literally does no good. Don't fake UFO videos. Don't do that. For fun, okay, I guess. Right? Do what you want. And then at the end of the day, do what you want. I'm just saying, in my opinion, it makes it really hard for researchers to sift through if there's just so much BS. Right? And it also makes just your average person, when you're like, oh, I got this video, and then you show it to them, like, what the hell is that? That's an airplane, dude. Right? Now you've lost credibility. Right? So I think it's important, and I encourage people out there to just seek the truth, be the truth. You don't have to have an experience or have witnessed a UFO to be a part of the community and to be interested in this. Right? You can be a part. You don't have to make anything up to become a part of the group. That doesn't get you closer to the group. I have noticed people, in my opinion, are inventing stories to sort of become closer to a group, right? Oh, you've had an experience. I've had an experience. Let's do this. And I get it. Okay, I do. But if we are to get to the truth, we've got to become better at critical thinking, separating the BS, right? If something is clearly identifiable as something prosaic, great. You should be happy about that, because now that eliminates it. Now we can focus again on more compelling stories, in my opinion. So don't be afraid to identify something, right? The more we leave unidentified, the harder it will be to get to the truth. So, but again, I do appreciate everyone sharing this stuff. It's awesome. And not easy to do. You got to put yourself out there on a limb, right? I get that. And I say do it, right? Who cares what people's opinions are? They're allowed to have their own, and you can have your own. But I say, let's do it. So I will continue to show videos like this moving forward here and there, right? Do some special episodes. But again, it's okay to identify them. All right, let's jump into some questions here. I'll do my best. If you have any questions, put them in all caps. We got a new member here. Shout out to Andrea Ilor. Thank you so much, Andrea. Is that a tattoo on that? That's cool. I can't tell. You know, maybe the most interesting was the first one I played that Ben had shared. That might be the most interesting one. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? All right, guys. Better tradition. Hit me in the comments where you're watching from. I'm in Texas. Let me know. My bad. I totally forgot. Detroit. All right, my man. Detroit. My cousin just got back from there. Love Detroit. Lancashire. I got to go there. Brookers. Newton, North Carolina. Oh, shout out to you. Lisbon, Portugal. Love that. Worldwide, baby. Detroit, South Wales, New Zealand, y'all. Connecticut, South Texas, Marana, Arizona, Utah, Los Cabos, Baja, California, Chicago, baby. Love it. Sweden. Aloha from Seattle. Love it. Serbia, Vancouver, Somerset, UK, Canada, Alberta. Love that. Corpus Christi. Porto, Portugal. Oh, Porto. Okay. If anyone's into fortified wines, so this is some of the best in the world coming from there. Centerville, Georgia. Switzerland. Look at that. We got everybody covered. Sweden. We represent Cincinnati. That's right. Lake District, England. Paradise, Newfoundland. Skull from Sweden. I hope I'm saying that right. Probably not. My apologies. We got Westland, Michiganders, Ontario. Yes, this is what I love about the vetted community, y'all. Just I promise you, Puerto Rico. Look at that. We are worldwide. It gets me every time. I swear. Netherlands, Cardiff, Wales, Malaysia. We're crushing it, y'all. Prague. Look at that. All right, let's get to this question here from Sam Newman. Howdy from Montana. Howdy to you. Did you watch Ross Coulthard's new News Nation video with the two brothers? Is that the Tedesco brothers? Am I saying that right? Tedesco? I could be wrong. They've reached out to me, and I sort of dropped the ball there, if I'm being honest. Just got, mixed up in communications. I forgot to reach back out to them. I did want to have them on months ago, in fact. So I do need to reach out to them. If they're watching, If you're watching, guys, please reach out to me again. Let's do that. Would love to have them on. I think it's John Tedesco. I could be wrong. I could be thinking of the wrong people, but I think that's it. The Tedesco brothers. So, yes, would love to get them on. I did not see their video, but I would love to cover. Look, they're out. Citizen disclosure, baby, right? They're out doing investigations, getting out there, putting in the work. You can then make up your own mind about the results, but mad respect for getting out there and boots on the ground and doing some investigations on your own. And sincerely, mad respect for that. Yeah, Ben says, yeah, the Tedesco brothers. Yeah, okay, yeah, for sure. I have Gary and John. That's right. Yes, I need to get them on. I would love to, so I'll see if I can make that happen. But they had reached out to me. Credit to them, and I just dropped the ball on it, and that was months ago. So that's my fault. My fault. My bad, y'all. My bad. And shout out to Ben here, y'all. Also a fellow Texan. Why are Texans so cool, man? Why are we so cool? I don't know. I guess if you're cool, you don't say, why are we so cool, right? First rule of being cool, don't say you're cool. All right, we've got some questions here. Let me get them here. Leighton, do you ever stargaze hoping to see something? Every night. Every single night. I got dogs. I take my dogs for 3 walks every single day without fail. Without fail. Without fail. And yes, I look up a lot all the time. And I have my whole life. And I've been in lots of places with zero light pollution. Seen some shooting stars, but yeah, I've never seen anything that I was just, oh my God, what was that? But I want to. I'm hoping that happens one day, y'all. We Lift Nation. What did the James Webb Telescope caught that hasn't been said? Well, we've covered that in several videos. I would recommend going back and watching our live stream from yesterday. May I just say that Ebony McKickass has the best name? You're not wrong. Think about that. Ebony McKickass. That kind of is a great name. I agree. Daniel says, I want to be a Texan one day. You can be. You can be, Daniel. You know what? I'm going to deputize you. You're in. Next time I see you, I will make you an official Texan. This is real easy. This is a little speech you got to give. Don't worry about it. Will you do another video like this, but with NHI videos? It's actually a great idea. You mean like alien videos and stuff? I tell you what, hang on 2 seconds. I got a surprise for y'all. I wasn't sure if I was going to show this, but you know what? Screw it. I'm going to show it. Hang on 2 seconds. I've got some alien pictures. Now, I just want to warn people. Okay. What these are. Hang on. Again, just a warning. I am not, I'm just going to pop it up on the screen and let you react. Are you ready? Pow. This was put in the UFO video category. I don't know why. But look at that thing. I personally don't think that's real, but that is super interesting. The detail on that is crazy. All right, look at the ears, the eyes. The mouth is just open. Long neck on a grate, one light source. Well, maybe there's one behind it. Like it's got all the things you would want to make it seem like an alien. All right, I got a couple more. This is the same being. You know, if you got kids, I would say take them away from the screen right now. Look at the eyes on that. I mean, the eyes look so good. Right? They did a good job on this. This must be for a movie or something. I don't know. They're saying it's not. I don't even know. It looks interesting. It's even got teeth. It's interesting. But no, I'm not breaking news here. I don't think these are aliens. I got one more. Again, this is just for fun here, y'all. Not saying these are pictures of aliens, okay? Calm down. Look at this, like snake skin. Very interesting. It's on a table, a wooden table. So they've got a real alien and they just put it on this wooden table. Ah, but it is interesting. It's like covered in snake skin or something. This is, I almost think, they might look like this. You know what I mean? Which is interesting. But again, no, I do not think these are real. All right. Let's get to some questions and comments. All right. I don't see. Kel friend Souza says, have you sent a letter to your representative legislator about UAPs? No, I have not. I live in Texas. What is this? Definitely pics of a dude after a hard night on the town. That's oh man, that's kind of funny. Let's be real. That's kind of funny. Come on, y'all. We can laugh. This guy says, I keep all my alien corpses on my wooden table. Absolutely. Clearly to keep them from being contaminated, right? That's the I think it's what operating tables are made out of. Wood. Tom says, what if the aliens in their crafts are microscopic? We never think of scale. Well, I think a lot of people think of scale. Thought about that myself. That's quite a pretty well thought out theory, right? You got the microscopic scale, macro scale. Where are we in the scale of things? Are we at the height, or does it go further? Are we inside of something much bigger? We imagine our universe so expansive, but what if we are just inside of a snow globe somewhere? Like that's all it is. We have no idea the true, the true scope of the scale, right? The true scale of scale. We don't know it. So yeah, absolutely. Aliens in the crafts could be microscopic. 100% total possibility. Should not be ignored. What's with all the green names? I don't know what that means. Oh, green names in the chat. They are members of YouTube. That's what that is. That's what that means. Which, by the way, I've got a YouTube membership live stream coming up next week again. So members only. If you're a YouTube member, I'll be doing that. Last one was awesome. We just talked back and forth, everybody. And that was really cool. Patrick, if I come to Texas, where would you recommend? Think you missed my question the first time. Well, it depends. Austin's a great place. I lived there for a long time. I love Austin. It's probably my favorite city in Texas for sure. Just a great place. If you're very like outdoorsy, it's awesome place. Great food. But really, Houston's great as well. DFW area. Head out to the Hill Country. There's so many places to go. You can't go wrong. Do Texans shoot first, ask questions later? Nope. That is a myth. Okay, here. Ebony McKickass. She says, how many things in the ocean have hair? I've wondered why the grays don't have hair. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Why don't they have hair? Yeah, that's interesting. That would make you think they're kind of ocean creatures, right? To some extent. It's a good point. You don't see a shark with like a full head of hair or hairy sharks. Hair is typically meant for warmth, right? To protect you. So that's interesting. So I guess their bodies are temperature controlled. They don't need hair, or it gives more credence to the theory that they are AI bots. You know what I mean? Ebony gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Ebony. That was really kind of you. Do you know Chuck Norris? Yeah, I got a funny story about Chuck Norris. You want to hear it? So I used to work at a place called Medieval Times. It's a like Renaissance sort of restaurant. Well, restaurant. It's a major, huge thing. There's a few around America based off Spanish royalty and that sort of thing. It's this castle, and you've seen it famous in The Cable Guy with Jim Carrey. I worked there. I was a waiter in that. And guess who was a regular at Medieval Times? Mr. Chuck Norris. He used to come all the time with his family. I've waited on him plenty of times. Really nice guy. His family was super cool. They even filmed an episode of Walker, Texas Ranger, a show at the castle that I worked at, and I'm in it as an extra in the background. It was called Medieval Crimes, if you can believe it. So funny. But yeah, Chuck Norris used to come to Medieval Times a lot. In fact, a lot of celebrities would come there, and sports players bring their families, a lot of regulars. I met a lot of people there, to be honest with you. I was, 20 years old. This was almost 30 years ago. Jesus Christ. Yeah, one of the greatest jobs I ever had, to be honest with you. I only worked there for like a little over a year, but it was one of the greatest jobs I ever had, just because it was so much fun, believe it or not. You only worked a couple hours a night. You made a lot of money. It was just fun. Just fun. So yeah, I know Chuck Norris. Oh gosh, okay, I'm getting behind on the comments here. My bad, y'all. Make sure I haven't missed anything. Oh, I have. Andrea became a YouTube member. Oh, I got that one. UF Joe gifted one membership. Thank you so much, brother. Or ma'am. I'm sorry. I don't know. I see Joe. Heiser says, can't pigeonhole NHI as one thing. Pardon me, in my opinion. I agree. I agree with Heiser here. Good morning, UFO. The Zimbabwe school sighting children said one of them had long, thin black hair. That's true. And you've heard about the Nordics and that they have hair. Right? It's only like the grays, the reptilians. I don't know all the different species, but some of them are stated to have hair. So maybe they're the more advanced. I don't know. But yeah, no, good point. Love vetted, want more involved, Patreon, etc. Some of the mods know I've relapsed and I'm back on cancer treatment, being with you from the beginning. Oh, shout out, Tom. I'm sorry to hear about that. Shout out to you and your family. Wish you the best there, my man. All right, guys, give everyone Tom some love in the comments there. Ben says, I worked across the street from Medieval Times at the Infomart for years. Yeah, I know that. Or I know that. Not that I knew that you worked at, but yeah, okay. Yeah, I know the Infomart. I know what you're talking about. Looks like we've got some fans in Medieval Times. I love that. Look, it really is a fun place. It's still around. It's crazily enough, it's still around. Do you think Orbs triangle saucers are different species or just different models? Well, that's interesting. Hard to know. Hard to know, right? There's theories that these UFOs are alive, right? Like if you've seen the movie Nope, Jordan Peele, right? That idea. I've always thought that that's possible to some extent, or a mix of that. You know, that's a good. This question right here is a good starting point to get a great conversation going with somebody or a bunch of people, right? Like this question. So yeah, great question. Could we discuss NHI, AGI, and their potential connection? Absolutely. There could be a connection there. What did we talk about yesterday on the show? It was like, if we reach this singularity with AI, this artificial intelligence, is that what NHI is waiting for to actually communicate with us, right? Where they would feel that there's an intelligence at a level, maybe not necessarily equal to theirs, but at least reaching the bare minimum that they could have some sort of communication. And I think that's a strong possibility, to be honest with you. That would not surprise me. What would worry me is that, is the AI representing us well enough and has our best interests? What if our own AI makes a deal with the NHI and we're toast? We wouldn't know, right? AI's like, I got this. Don't worry about it. Goes in, makes a deal, comes out. Everything's going to be okay. And it's not. That would worry me to some extent. But then you also have the stories out there that we've already made connections with them. In fact, we have deals with them. We've signed contracts with the NHI. There's a galactic federation. And people that you would never think have said that, head of the Israeli Space Department, I mentioned it many times on this channel, has mentioned that we have this galactic federation. We have deals set up with these non-human intelligence, and that's scary. But I do like this NHI, AGI, and their connection for sure. Would that make it easier for NHI to infiltrate? If they have their own AI, we get an AI, then it's like they can maybe manipulate our AI with their own. I don't know. I find that fascinating. Because what AI is capable of is kind of scary. I don't know if we're going to be able to wrangle it. Is it the case of the genie's out of the bottle, we're screwed? I don't know. Phantom Fanto says, I think we can all agree Mudang the hippo is an otherworldly creature. We should be looking for her spaceship from the Adorab galaxy. That's funny. So if y'all don't know, there's this hippo, baby hippo, I think out of China, who was just taking the internet by storm. They even did a skit on SNL about it. I agree. Absolutely beautiful. Those are fun things on the internet to see. If you can sift through all the madness. Is James Fox documentary out November? As far as I know, no release date yet. Just the trailer is out. Oh, man. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to take a couple more questions, and then I'm going to head to the Discord after party. So if you're not a member of Discord, check the link in the description, and you can join the Discord. Every day after the videos, we try to have a open mic session where you can jump on a mic and talk directly to me. Ask me a question, talk about stuff, whatever. So I'll be there today as soon as I'm done with this. All right, give me one good question, y'all. One more good one. Let's see what we got. Or a good comment, something. Oh, here's Tom. Oh, Tom, please, brother. You save all that for yourself, my man. For whatever you're going through. So again, y'all, let's give Tom some love in the comments. Wish you the best, Tom. Honestly, genuinely, I mean that. I know people going through similar things, and it's not easy. All right, here we go. Last question, y'all. Mark Portilla says, did you see the night shift interview with Luigi Venditelli from Project Gravatar? I haven't, but I'm looking forward to Project Gravatar, and I'm glad Clint is sort of following that lead and doing that, very cool. I'll have to check that out for sure. So, well, there you go. If you haven't, go check out Clint's night shift interview with this person, with Luigi. It's a project coming out. It's called Project Gravatar. It has to do with Bob Lazar. So anyway, all right, guys, thank y'all so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed all the UFO videos that we show. Thank you again to all the mods working the chat today and running things like they always do. So shout out to them. And yeah, join me in Discord after this if you want to hang out for a little bit. I'll be there. So, okay, guys, love you guys so much. Thank you again for watching, Vetters. We'll see you on tomorrow's video. Got some great stuff lined up. So hope you've enjoyed this week's videos. I think we put out some good stuff this week. So last weekend I took a break. That was awesome. Back at it. So don't worry. We're back at it. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember, every day's a gift, y'all.